Sarah, Ollie. Okay, real question. Have you ever just frozen at the airport? Like someone asks you something in English and your brain just goes completely blank. Sarah, I have stood at a check-in counter for a solid 30 seconds, just nodding like I understood everything. And I understood nothing. Nothing? Not one word. And the worst part, I was nodding confidently the whole time. Okay, this is exactly what we're talking about today, because airports, they are one of the most stressful places to speak English, and nobody actually teaches you what to say. Until now. So here's the thing. Most people learn English in a classroom, right? They learn grammar, they learn vocabulary, and then they walk into an airport and a fast-talking airline staff member goes, window or aisle, and suddenly every single lesson disappears. Why does that happen, though? Seriously. Because airports are pressure situations. There are queues behind you, announcements blasting, people rushing. Your brain doesn't have time to translate. And that's exactly what today's about. We're going to walk you through an airport, step by step, with real conversations, real phrases, real reactions, so that next time, you're ready. And honestly, once you hear these phrases a few times, they just stick. Because they're not complicated. They're just specific. Specific is the word. Okay, let's go. Imagine you just arrived at the airport. First stop, check-in counter. This is where most people panic first.
Right. So you walk up, you put your passport on the counter, and the agent says, "Good morning. Are you checking any bags today?"
And your answer is simple. You say, "Yes, I have one suitcase to check." Or, "No, just carry on luggage."
See, that's it. You don't need a speech. You just need the right sentence.
Then they'll ask, window or aisle seat. And honestly, this one tripped me up for years because I kept thinking they said island.
You thought they were offering you an island?
I was confused and slightly excited, yes. But no, aisle. A-I-S-L-E. The middle walkway. So you say, window please or aisle please. Done.
And here's one people forget. If something's wrong with your booking, don't panic. Just say, "Excuse me, I think there might be an issue with my reservation." That one sentence opens the whole conversation. Okay, bags are checked. You've got your boarding pass. Next stop, security. Okay, security is a whole vibe.
It really is. So here's what happens. The officer might say, "Please remove your shoes and place all electronics in the tray."
And you just do it. But if you're confused about something, maybe you're not sure if your water bottle needs to come out, you say, "Excuse me, does this need to go in the tray?"
Simple, polite, effective. Oh, and if the alarm goes off, don't freeze. Just say, "I think it might be my belt," or "I have a metal implant," if that's the case.
The officers deal with this hundreds of times a day. They're not going to judge you. Just communicate.
All right, you're through security. Now you need to find your gate. And this is where the airport announcements become your worst enemy.
Dramatic tone. "Passengers on flight EK507, please proceed to gate B14 for immediate boarding."
And you heard maybe 3 words of that.
So what do? You walk up to any airport staff member and you say, "Excuse me, could you tell me where gate B14 is?" Or, "Could you repeat that announcement? I didn't quite catch it."
People never ask for things to be repeated because they feel embarrassed. But here's the truth. Airport staff are trained to help you. That's literally the job.
And now, the gate. You're there, you're waiting, boarding starts. The announcement says, "We will now begin boarding passengers in Group 1.
You check your boarding pass. Your group number is right there. You walk up, and the gate agent